Hello, everybody. Welcome to Renegade Sports Show. My name's Luke Vanderpie. I will be your host. This is the Pirates edition, so thank you so much for joining me here today. Very excited. This is my first episode for the Pirates. All I can say to start off is, ouch. This has been one of the worst displays of baseball I've seen in a long while. 9 games in a row losing, barely scoring any runs, barely getting any hits. It's just mind-numbing because we have the talent on our roster, but it's like they don't believe in themselves anymore. And it's just sad because in the beginning of the year, we were surging. Everything was going right. We all saw with our eyes the offense was producing. Our pitching was a little bit buttoned up more. But even our pitching now seems to have gone off the rails. We get a good pitcher in to pitch maybe 4 or 5 innings, and then our bullpen is just atrocious, apparently. And it's sad to say that because we have good players in the bullpen, but as of late, they just can't seem to throw it in the strike zone. A lot of walks that I've seen, a lot of home runs given up. Just in the Cubs series alone, I mean, the homers they hit, I mean, those balls were thrown directly in the middle, and they were swinging at them, which is kind of odd because when we try to swing at balls, they're always on the outside, and we let a lot of the batters let the ball go right down the middle for the Pirates, and you don't even have to be a baseball analytic person to realize, if a pitcher's throwing a couple outside, he's going to throw one right down the middle, and those are the ones you have to swing at to get hits or a home run. I mean, you can get home runs off sketchy pitches, but that's few and far between. It's just kind of sad, too, because, players like Connor Joe and Ke'Bryan Hayes, when we were surging and having all these great, wins, they were producing hits. And, while Hayes and Joe aren't home run hitters, I mean, they were getting home runs in the earlier year here. And now they can't even get a single. It's pathetic. I don't blame them as much as I blame the coaches not helping them when they're down, because these guys seriously need some help. They need to get some sort of, expert in there to, I don't even know, tell them to swing at a ball right down the middle. And again, I have no disdain for any of the players. I think this all falls on upper management and the coaches a lot. They've said it more than one time. They didn't expect us to be even contenders this year. And you got to prepare to be a contender every year, even if you have the worst year of your history, team's history. It's professional sports. You're getting paid to play. Even the A's, the worst team in baseball right now, they've got nothing to lose. Who's to say they can't surge on and start winning a bunch of games? And maybe they will, but, it is the A's, so I'm not holding my breath. But it's just, I don't want to get to the level of the A's status, and I don't want to only win 60 games this year like previous years. I think this team has the talent to win way more. I don't know what happened to our confidence. It just basically shattered in the last couple of series here. Even guys like Brian Reynolds, they don't seem like he just got the biggest contract on the team, and he just looks like he doesn't care out there. And again, I'm not saying that to disparage Brian Reynolds because I'm a huge Reynolds fan, but when he goes up to bat, it just looks like, maybe I'll swing at this ball. I'll take a walk, And I'm not saying he's going to, start banging out home runs like Babe Ruth or anything like that. He's capable of hitting home runs, but he's capable of making a lot of other plays that he's normally made in the past of, getting people in to score or getting a double, a triple, anything like that. But as of late, just nothing. But it's not just Reynolds. It's the whole team. Even Sawinski, who he'll have a game where he'll homer twice in it, and then the next 2 games won't even get a hit. It's just so wishy-washy, this stretch here. And again, it's hard for me to disparage all the players, but they're the ones swinging the bats and trying to make plays. And even the game yesterday against the Cubs, so many errors that cost us a lot of runs, and it just wasn't good. I know this is kind of a depressing segment here, but what else can I say? I mean, we need something to happen. And bringing up Henry Davis is all fine and dandy, but you can't put the entire offense on a fresh player's shoulders. You know, he's not going to win us a World Series single handedly. It's team effort. And I just feel bad that the weight of the world seems to be on this guy's shoulders. And now, his last few at bats weren't spectacular at all. And now people are saying, oh, that was a mistake to bring him up. I don't think so. I mean, I still think he's got a lot left in him. I think he can show us a lot of good stuff. But again, it's a sad day to be a Pirates fan. But hey, I think we've had many of those days before, and I'm really optimistic we can get through these. And I'm just hopeful that, again, against the Marlins tonight, I really hope they can do something, anything. Even if we took a loss and we hit way more balls than we have in the last couple games, that would be a big step forward. Obviously, I want us to win. That would be the best possible scenario, but improving at this point is huge to us. Even if they swung the ball more at pitches down the middle, I would take that. At least they're swinging. There's been way too many, sit there and watch the pitch go by type scenarios that I've seen play out, and especially the last 3 series we had against the Cubs and the Brewers. And it's not great to watch, but I thank everyone for taking time to listen to this. Any thoughts on how we've been playing, please comment in the comment section. That would be huge. Again, thank you so much, and I look forward to making more of these, and I will talk to everyone later. Take care.